guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade fans, get ready because we have some massive breaking news coming straight out of the Bay Area, and it's the kind of update that has the entire NBA world buzzing. Their Warriors have just dropped an official signing, and this one came as a true last-minute bombshell. Nobody saw it coming, and the reactions from fans, analysts, and even rival teams have been nothing short of stunned disbelief. This move could reshape how the Warriors look heading into the next stage of the season. And it tells us a lot about how the front office is approaching the future. So, buckle up because we're diving into every angle of this shocking new development. The Golden State Warriors are no strangers to surprises. Over the years, we've seen them make trades, unexpected roster moves, and signings that seemed to come out of nowhere, but ended up playing a pivotal role in their championship runs. Think back to the mid-season additions they've made in past years. Sometimes a veteran piece, sometimes a young player with potential, but always with one thing in mind: winning now while also keeping an eye on sustainability. This latest move fits right into that mold, but the timing is what makes it jaw-dropping. With the season in full swing, very few expected the Warriors to pull the trigger on a signing of this magnitude. And yet, here we are talking about a deal that could end up being a game-changer for Steve Kerr's rotation. Reports started trickling in just hours before the official announcement. Rumors swirled that the Warriors front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr., was exploring ways to strengthen the roster before the playoff push. Many assumed they were looking at smaller moves. Perhaps a buyout market pickup, or even just waiting until the off-season to make adjustments. But then, almost out of nowhere, the bomb dropped. Their Warriors had reached an agreement to bring in a player who instantly adds both depth and intrigue. The fan base erupted. Social media went wild, and suddenly the narrative around Golden State's season has shifted yet again. What makes this signing so fascinating is not just the player himself, but what it represents about where the Warriors see themselves right now. Let's not forget this has been a season of ups and downs. Injuries have been a factor, rotations have been shuffled, and the team has faced criticism about whether their championship window is closing. But with this move, Golden State is sending a loud and clear message. They are not backing down. They are still swinging for contention, still ready to adjust on the fly, and still determined to give Stephen Curry the support he needs to chase another ring. Now, the reactions from around the league have been priceless. Rival fan bases are calling it unfair, wondering how the Warriors keep pulling off moves like this. Analysts are scrambling to evaluate the fit, debating whether this player will immediately slot into the starting lineup or serve as a high-impact reserve. And Warriors fans, they're split between pure excitement and disbelief. Some can't believe the front office managed to secure this signing at this stage, while others are already dreaming about how the new addition could help in a potential playoff matchup against powerhouses like the Nuggets, the Clippers, or even a possible finals opponent. What's especially intriguing is how this new signing addresses some of the Warriors' biggest needs. All season long, there's been talk about Golden State's lack of size, the need for more defensive intensity, and the importance of finding someone who can ease the burden on Curry offensively. This move, at least on paper, checks several of those boxes. Their Warriors have essentially added a player who can contribute right away, bring in a fresh spark, and potentially elevate the level of play across the board. It's the kind of signing that can completely change the chemistry and confidence of a team, especially one looking to regain its championship swagger. And make no mistake about it, Stephen Curry is at the heart of all of this. At 37, he's still playing at an MVP caliber level, but everyone knows he can't do it alone. Draymond Green has been brilliant defensively, but unpredictable with his availability. Klay Thompson has been trying to rediscover consistency, and the younger core led by Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody is still developing. By bringing in this new piece, the Warriors are not just adding another name. They're protecting their superstar, ensuring that Curry has the tools around him to keep competing at the highest level. You could almost feel the shift in energy the moment the signing was announced. Warriors fans immediately flooded social media with reactions. "We're back, Dynasty, not dead. This is the move we needed." Others joked that the league must be sick of Golden State pulling rabbits out of the hat at the perfect time. And then there are the skeptics, pointing out that a late-season signing doesn't always translate into playoff success. But history shows us that sometimes one under-the-radar addition can make all the difference. Remember when the Warriors added key veterans in previous playoff runs? Those guys ended up hitting clutch shots, making crucial defensive stops, or simply bringing the kind of experience that's invaluable in high-pressure moments. Steve Kerr himself is reportedly thrilled with the move. Insiders say Kerr has already been discussing how to integrate the new player into the system, possibly experimenting with different lineups and rotations to maximize the impact. That's the beauty of Kerr's coaching style, his willingness to adapt. He's shown over the years that he knows how to blend stars, veterans, and young talent into a cohesive unit. And now with this new signing, he has yet another weapon in his arsenal. Their Warriors locker room is also buzzing. Reports indicate that players are excited about the addition, seeing it as a clear sign that management is all in on giving this group the best chance possible. For guys like Draymond and Clay, who have battled through adversity to keep the dynasty alive, this move is a reminder that the organization hasn't lost faith. For the younger players, it's a chance to learn alongside another experienced presence, someone who can mentor and push them to new levels. What's particularly fascinating is the timing. Doing this at the last minute, right when everyone thought Golden State was done making moves, creates maximum shock value. It catches opponents off guard and forces them to rethink their game plans. Suddenly, the scouting reports have to be updated, the strategies adjusted. Coaches around the league now have to ask, how does this change the Warriors' rotations? How do we defend them now? What new wrinkles might they throw at us in the playoffs? It's the kind of disruption that could tilt the balance just enough in Golden State's favor. For Warriors fans, this is a moment to savor. It's been a roller coaster season filled with highs and lows, but this bombshell proves that the story is far from over. With Curry still leading the charge, Draymond anchoring the defense, Clay searching for that vintage form, Kuminga blossoming into a star, and now this stunning new addition. The possibilities feel endless once again. So, as the NBA world continues to react, one thing is clear. The Golden State Warriors just reminded everyone why you can never count them out. They are bold. They are fearless. And they are always ready to shake up the league when you least expect it. This official signing is more than just a roster move. It's a statement. A statement that the dynasty still has life, that the Bay Area still believes, and that the Golden State Warriors are not going quietly into the night.